Thank you, Pastor.
Amen.
My question is about the covenant box.
The covenant box.
Yes, the covenant box.
Yes.
When you read First Samuel.
Yes.
When you read First Samuel chapter 5.
Now you have to face the other. This speaker that is standing, just face or stand somewhere here.
Okay.
Sorry to.
When you read First Samuel chapter 5, they talk about how the covenant box was captured during the time when Eli was the high priest.
Okay.
And then it was taken by the Philistines. Then they put it in the house of their God, and then they returned it and put it somewhere. Also, I think chapter 6 of First Samuel.
Yes.
And the Bible says that it stayed there for 20 years. Now, my question is, actually more than 20 years, somewhere after that time became the high priest. So how did he perform the activities of a high priest without a covenant box?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Then, first of all, in the period where Samuel is a prophet, is a transition where the wilderness state, if you know the wilderness state, where all the Levite office was at play and so forth, had weakened, and then there came a period of the judges. But before that, God, after Eli, because I think Eli crowns up the dominance of priesthood, and then God raises another office of a prophet, and he brings Samuel as the first prophet of Israel. But the special thing about this guy, Samuel, is that he was running three offices at a go. He was the priest in the place of Eli. He was the prophet, new office ushered in. He was the judge. Now, the priest was a temple office. The prophet was a religious social office. The judge was the political social office. So the cult now centered itself on how to worship, how to live, and how to run life, managing society, politics. So Samuel was the priest, he was the prophet, and he was the judge in that. By the time we get to the time of Samuel, in the book of Samuel here, we have a temple service which does not have the Levites as that active in it. But the most important office in Israel now was the office of the judges, because people had cases and God had appointed judges to judge them through that. The Ark of the Covenant was the only remaining element in that period. Why? Because on it was the two cherubims, and between those two cherubims was the something like a bow like this, where the Shekinah, that's the glory of God, sat. And the only emblem that Israel had remained with was that Ark of the Covenant, because in it were two things: the two tablets of the law and the book of Moses, the penal code of Moses, of the law into that. So God was not in the temple anymore. God was in that ark. That's how he displayed himself. So wherever that ark went, God was. The sacrificial system was there, but weaker than the judicial system. Because when people had issues, they went to the judges. And when they had sinned, they sacrificed at their home. Because the system was clear, as stipulated in Leviticus, the book of Leviticus and the book of Numbers, all the Israelites knew what to do when they sinned. So your question was, how did this guy act and participate in this whole thing or this whole ritual without the ark? They did not need the ark. They needed the ark for two reasons. Number one, identity. Number two, security. Because without the ark, you are finished. And without the ark, you are not people of the covenant. You don't have that identity. So the sacrificial system could go on because the Israelites did not anyway need to go to the priests until it was at the end of the year. Okay? When, in this specific period, not in the period of the previous books. In this specific book. Because after this, because the Bible says in, okay, 1 Samuel chapter, okay, here you go. Have you seen chapter 8? Yeah, okay. When Samuel became old, he made his sons judges over Israel. The name of his first son, then he goes ahead. In chapter 7, the house of Israel, if you are returning to the Lord with all your heart, then put away the foreign gods and the Ashtaroth from among you, and direct your heart to the Lord, and serve him only, and he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines. So it was about that, the God that you serve, and so forth. So that's how he exercised the entire business of that. It was not like in the book of Leviticus, or like in the book of Kings, where now after the judge, because it is the judge's office is the one that were translated into the monarchy of his kingdom. Because in chapter 8, I don't know whether it is 2 Samuel or 1 Samuel, the Israelites are going to look around and then ask Samuel, we also need what? A king, and then monarchism is going to be ushered in. But this was a period of, it was a judicial period where the Israelites had to be judged more than they had to be initiated into the sacrificial system of the Old Testament, of the book of Leviticus. So the Ark of the Covenant in the entire sacrificial system had only one business, and that was at the Atonement Day, the last day of the Hebrew year. That's when the Most High Priest entered the most holy place, and with his two stones, the Urim and the Thummim. Are those their name? There's the Urim and Thummim. Then when he entered there, the glory of God on that Ark of the Covenant reflected on these two stones, and when one became green, okay, Israel was free. When it became red, Israel wasn't. So traffic lights, salvation. When he came out, it was green, good. When he came out, it was red, bad news. Actually, when the priest entered into that Holy of Holies, he had a rope on his leg, so that when the glory kills him anyway, you see, when the glory kills him in there, because he's sinful, they would just pull him up. The very glory that killed people after the year was the very covenant that people carried on their shoulders the battlefront, you see? So you can tell that. Okay, so that's how the thing is. He did not need the Ark of the Covenant for people to be forgiven. No, people were sacrificing, and when they had social issues, they always came to him, and he was judged. You continue reading from chapter 6, I think, to 10. Okay, to 10. Because it was Samuel again who anointed the first king of Israel.